Waking up on Saturday morning in the 80s, fitting to watch some classic 80s cartoons. You got your big bowl of cereal, and you think it can't get any better. That until you dump out your cereal and a free prize falls out. Let's look at some cereal prizes back in the good old days. Cereal. We all ate cereal. Some of you may even say oatmeal is cereal. No, oatmeal's not cereal. That's like calling chili soup. But we're going to talk about some classic cereal. I'm talking about some good old cereal like Cocoa Pebbles. Count Chocula. Remember that? I'm not talking Apple Jacks. What kind of kid wanted Apple Jacks? They didn't even sound good. But they made a lot of different kind of cereal. And today we're going to look at the best part about the cereal, the free prize. You're like, oh man, I just got a bowl full of sugar and a free toy? Man, it was a lot better than that Cracker Jack toy crap you got. Unless you got the tattoos, that was always cool. Or I didn't mind the little plastic magnifying glass. At least then I could go outside and burn some damn ants. But let's look at some cereal boxes and see what was inside. And we're going to start right here with the classic, the Captain Crunch whistle. Now, some of you may know this because this whistle was one of the first tools used to hack. Yep, you get this out of the cereal box and take it to a phone booth or to the phone and blow in it. It would have a certain little sound that could trigger free long distance phone calls. I know a lot of you young kids are like, who cares? What do you mean long distance? I just pick up my phone and call somebody. There was a time when long distance, man, you didn't play around with long distance. That shit cost a lot. I can remember my grandma would get a call from her aunt that lived in Florida, and she'd be like, oh my God, it's long distance, hurry. They would talk really fast and get off the phone. I really don't know how much long distance costs, but it must have been about $200 a second the way people acted when it comes to long distance phone calls. But with this whistle, you could blow and get a certain tune and hack into the phone line. It reminds me of David Lightman from War Games, where you could take the bottom part of the phone and find a pop top and connect it and get a free call on the payphone. I used to always try that. I could never even get the receiver to unscrew. I think they glued them damn things on after War Games came out, I guess. But let's move on here and talk about Count Chocula. Now, I've never seen one of a real Dracula on the box. Let's see what this has in it. Owns one set of monster design stickers. It's stickers you put on your face. That ain't gonna stick for about 30 seconds. Look at there. And yeah, you can put some fangs. That's some weird looking. I guess they're supposed to be. That's some weird looking fangs, man. Anyway, there's some stickers you can put on your butt. Not tattoos. This was probably bad. I think this was bad here. How about another? This one comes from Count Chocula, Fruity Pebble. Not Fruity Pebbles. Fruit Brute. That's what I was looking for. Frankenberry and Boo Berry. And it's Puff. That's right. Cigarette. No, it's a little thing you blow out. It has a parachute man inside. Ooh, Parachute Man! That is awesome. Again, it's probably a toy that tore up. You probably got a lot more fun out of than the stickers you put on your face. But you probably, didn't get much play. You might have got a day's play out of this. And you can dig through that. Remember, you open the box and stick your hand down it, and you're like, all your brothers and sisters are like, don't do that, you're ruining the cereal. Because they always put the prize at the bottom. Why not put the prize at the top? How about Crunch Berries? And I don't think I ever had Crunch Berries. I might have, just not remember it. But here's Surfers. A little plastic little surfboard with one of the characters from Captain Crunch on it. And it looks like it just floated around in water. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it might even squirt some water. Who knows? And then you have more for Crunch Berries. Man, maybe I should have brought Crunch Berries. The thing is, one Captain Crunch did it. Most of the time, they all did it. And here's a watch. Inside. That's pretty big for an inside prize, man. Look at that. Probably made out of cardboard or something. Story scope inside. Guess it's got some kind of little spinning scope on it. Tells a story. Awesome. How about Frosted Flakes? Now, this isn't the 80s or we grew up with. This is, of course, 2005 with Revenge of the Sith. But look at that. A lightsaber spoon. My daughter was buying cereal at this time. Well, she wasn't buying. She didn't have no job. She didn't have no damn money. But I would buy this so I could get the spoon out of it. Sure, she played with it, but after about 30 minutes, she'd forget all about it. And I'd take the spoon and put it in my Star Wars collection. How about Fruit Brew? Man, the monsters are giving away some good stuff. What is this? Monster Bike Spinner. Yeah, you put these on the handlebars of your bike. It's got a little propeller on it, so the faster you go, the faster the propeller goes. And you look like the coolest dork in the neighborhood, especially if you had them all. How about Fruity Pebbles? I love some Fruity Pebbles. I'm not going to sit here and perpetrate like I didn't. I love some Fruity Pebbles. And look at this. Free inside. Didn't have to mail all. Didn't have to send a receipt. Didn't have to cut out a UPC code, send it in. Free inside. Flintstone Mobile. Well, Flintmobile. I've never seen that, but that's damn awesome. Again, I bet it's made out of cardboard, but that would have been freaking awesome right there to have. Man. How about another one from Fruity Pebbles right here? I can remember that box when Barney dressed up like a lion. I'm not sure the backstory, but I remember that. Here's some little dinosaurs. You put them in a cup of ice, and they get really cold. Color. Oh, they change. They change when you put them in the cup of icy water. That's awesome right there. I always like stuff you can put in water and freeze. That is pretty cool. How about Fruity Pebbles right here? A bone grabber. Yeah, you open it up, and it's like it pinches, you can pick up stuff. I bet you can't pick up crap with it, let's be honest. You didn't have no good grip on it, but it was free inside, and it looked like bones, so that was pretty awesome. How about honeycombs? Not really big on the kid side. I don't know many kids. I guess some of you kids, some of you, oh, I'm eating healthy today. I'm eating healthy. Oh, here we go. Around the corner viewer. Around the corner. That guy's looking up, but he's not around the corner. This is just like a little thing you look through, and it lets you see around the corner so you can sneak or see somebody. That's pretty cool, and it's free inside. How about Honeycomb's watch? Looks like they're trying to do cheap Swatch watches. Man, new hot colors. How will they be new? I mean, they're not always in the box anyway. It's just a promotion for this time period, so I don't know what they mean by new. But there you go, a bunch of different colors. And we have Cocoa Pebbles. Oh, fucking Cocoa Pebbles. Get him. Oh, my God. I like Cocoa Pebbles because you turn your milk into chocolate milk. And I remember this. This is one of the few items when I was looking through this that I remember. I can always remember getting cereal with prizes, but I can't remember many of the prizes. I do remember a frog you push down and it would jump, I think. But I remember this is a corn holder. It's like a little piece of, usually the old man in the neighborhood has some of those. You squeeze it. You want some pennies? No, nobody wants some damn pennies. But I remember this. I think I had the Dino one. Don't hold me to that. And then we have Cocoa Pebbles Flying Disc, a.k.a. a Frisbee. I did a whole video on Frisbees, remember? There we go, inside. So it's probably about this big. It's probably really small. But still, it was free, and it was inside. So you got your belly full of Cocoa Pebbles. You drank the milk when you were done, and you went outside and played with your flying disc. And then you have Fruity Pebbles. What is this? Superhero prizes inside. Posters. Super Friends posters inside. I bet it was about this big. I bet they wasn't big at all. But still, who cares? Get you some tape them to your wall. And how about S'mores Crunch? I never had S'mores Crunch. Isn't that more of a 90s? Maybe it was in the 80s. Never had that. I guess s'mores is not healthy. It's just one of those that kind of look healthy, and I stayed away from them. Fire Eye Attack. The stickers. More stickers. They glow in the dark. I guess you just put this on the wall or something so it looks like your wall's got eyes, because I don't see the kids here putting them on themselves. Glow in the dark like real eyes do. My eyes glow in the dark? What? Peanut butter? Oh man, I forgot about that. I didn't like it as much as the cocoa, but I did love some peanut butter. Peanut butter Captain. I'm gonna go to the store about the Captain Crunch today. And you got a spinning globe. I think I remember this one. I don't know if I had it, but I think I remember this promotion. A spinning globe. Always cool little educational toy, but it was fun. Now, how about Sugar Smacks? This is going way back here, maybe the 70s here. And you got a Spock. What is Spock giving away? Collect all 5. What is that? Badges. Oh, like a little pin, actual size. That's not too big, is it? That's not too big. How about Super Sugar Crisp? Never had regular Super Crisp. Never had Super Sugar Crisp either. But here you get yo-yos. I think I did a whole video about yo-yos. Man, I do some stupid stuff. 3-in-1 yo-yos. 3-in-1. It's got a whistle. And it's a prize. I think you're reaching there with the 3-in-1. I mean, it's a yo-yo. I'll give you that. It whistles, so it's a whistle and a yo-yo. I'll give you that. And it's a puzzle. I can't read. Sorry, I can't read. Small right here. It's a puzzle. Man, I just did a video about slide puzzles. That's all 3-in-1. And how about Super Sugar Crisp. Now, I've never had Sugar Crisp or Super Sugar Crisp, but here, if I did, I could have got this bike reflector. Put it on the spokes of your bike. You got a reflector so you don't get ran over by a drunk mother on the way home. And how about Super Sugar Crisp? Now, I've never had Sugar Crisp, but I've never ever had Super Sugar Crisp. But here's some glow-in-the-dark monsters you put on your fingers. Oh, 1 of 4 inside. That's awesome. So you got to buy 4 boxes. I hope you get all 4. You open it up, you're like, oh, Mom, I already got Frankenstein. Oh, well. And then you have Super Sugar Crisp. Now I've never had Sugar Crisp, but I know I've never had Super Sugar Crisp. And inside this one was a mystery ball. Can't say 8 ball, I guess that's copyrighted, so it looks like an 8 ball, but it has a question mark on it. And you can ask it a lot of stuff. Am I ever going to eat a bowl of Super Sugar Crisp? Not very likely. And how about Super Sugar Crisp? I don't know if I've ever had Sugar Crisp, but I know I've never had Super Sugar Crisp. And in this one, a pinball game that works. Remember, there's like a little piece of cardboard, plastic on top of it, had a little BB in it. You shoot up. I think Cracker Jacks actually has some of these. Look at that, collect all 6. That would have been a prize I would have wanted. And how about Super Sugar Crisp? Now, Anyway, let's move on here. A glow-in-the-dark pen. That's one you probably could talk your parents into. You'd be like, hey, look, Mama's pen. I can do homework and I can write reports and stuff. So you get that. Oh, hold it up to the light, glows in the dark. How about Boo Berry? Boo Berry. Yep, here we go. Like little coffins. Spooky Speedsters. It's a little car. Probably got to put it together made out of plastic. Looks like it might be a lot of fun, though. That's the one I would have begged for at the store. And Cinnamon Crunch. Now, I've never had Cinnamon Crunch. I don't even remember Cinnamon Crunch. I mean, I've heard of it now, but as a kid, I don't remember seeing it. Cinnamon Crunch, maybe it was one of those came and gone. But here you get some binoculars. That's right, binoculars. You can see some knockers across the street with your binoculars. And how about Captain Crunch? And inside is a spooky pirate. Look at that spooky pirate. And he don't have any skin on him. His skin's all gone. What happened to his skin? I hope there's a backstory. It tells us that Captain Crunch peeled his skin off. I hope so. And then we have Cocoa Puffs. They were okay. I didn't reach for them first. I can't even talk. I didn't reach for them when I first got to the cereal, but I would get some Cocoa Puffs every now and then. It's one of those Captain Crunch that would rip up the roof of your mouth. But here's a bobbing cuckoo bird. You put this on a let me go where you can see. You put this on a pole. It's got a little spring. You pull it back and it goes. It's like this. You put it on here and you slip it on. It goes all the way down, kind of like a woodpecker. They could have done as a Woody Woodpecker toy, and it goes all the way down to the bottom, and you raise it back up and do it again. And how about then? Then we're going really back here. This is like the 60s. Free Frogman. Yeah, little boys in the 60s, they love their army frogmen that like to swim around in water. I don't know why. And how about Crazy Cow? Never had Crazy Cow. I don't even remember seeing Crazy Cow. But inside this one was a super happy fun ball. I love these little plastic. Well, $1. It's not free inside. You can put a little plastic. You can put a little rubber ball. Move on. Sorry, I wouldn't even pull that one out if I'd known that. And then we got Frankenberry, which is more of those little race cars we looked at already. And how about Honeycomb? A monster mitt. Now, they should have called it a monster glove. Kids would ask, especially little boys, they want a glove, not a mitt. But they called it one. And then you had to try to get 2 to both hands. But there you go, monster mitts. You can see the bones there. It looks really cool. How about Apple Jacks? Apple Jacks right there. Healthy moms bought this for their kids. And this has a ghost detector. Put in your hand. I remember these. I don't know if it was from Apple Jacks. It's like a piece of paper you put in your hand and it would curl up a certain way. And it would tell you there's a ghost in the house. It would tell you something. There's a spook moving in next door or something. How about Frankberry? Look at that. Star Wars trading cards inside. That's how you do it. Inside trading cards. And Count Chocula. Oof. What? That's not. Oh, okay. It has the collector close-up, they call it. A little trading card thing. But you can send off for a light beam. A.k.a. a damn flashlight. And then you have Cheerios with magnet dart games. Remember you put these on the wall, you throw little darts at them, but they were magnets. And it's superhero ones. That would have been cool for sure. What about Fruit Loops? Good Lord, that's an old box of Fruit Loops. That again's got to be the 60s. It's a Batman Periscope. And look, the Joker's in his. Only 60 cents. I want free in the box. Move on. How about Rainbow Bright for you girls? I know there's some girls out there, Goody girls out here watching the video. Selena, some other ones. How about Rainbow Bright right there? Crazy Chain. That's one crazy chain. They should put this in the Mr. T cereal. And how about Honey Smacks? Smack Honey, he smack you back with free inside. That's what I'm talking about, little turtle, little frog. That's what I'm talking about. Starbite. Looks like some little plastic ships right there. Collect all four. And then we have Fruit Loops right there. Free inside, glow in the dark, wacky wall walkers. This is where I learned about wacky wall walkers. Later, they would end up in bubblegum machines, and then they would find out that people wanted to buy them just straight out, so they would sell them like that. This is like a bug. You throw it on a window, you throw it somewhere, and it boop, 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 boop. Oh, you can't see when I do that. Boop, boop, boop. It crawl down. You remember that. It always land on the floor, get a bunch of hair, and lean all over. It wouldn't work anymore after a day, but they were very popular. And how about, and believe it or not, that's 40 cereals with prizes. Well, some of them, we looked, one was double, so close to 40 boxes anyway. Well, tell me about some toys you got free in your cereal. Do they even put toys in cereal anymore? I bet not. I bet they don't. But let me know what you got, because I don't really have. I remember digging in the boxes for stuff, but I don't really remember the stuff I got. Let me know in the comments below what you got in your damn box of cereal.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.